Why is Valentine's Day difficult for some single people?
I think Valentine's Day is hard for single people because it reminds them that they haven't got a partner, and the whole thing of Valentine's Day is to celebrate love with a partner.
What recommendations do you give to people for this day?
I would say to you that if Valentine's Day is not that significant, recognise it's a day that has been just set up by society, let it go past. If it's a day that is significant to you, then do some things to look after yourself. Be with close friends, do something fun for you, and just get through the day.
What can singles do to meet other single people?
There are many ways in which we can meet people today, but it's changed from the old days. The old days we used to go to dances or these places in the community. The community now is more virtual. You can go on the net to meet people, you can go to singles clubs, you can get involved in interest groups, a whole lot of other things that can happen. And there's a lot of people who, for instance, decide, I'd like to learn guitar, or I'd like to learn painting or cooking. They get into interest groups, they meet new people.
What should people do if they want their relationship to last?
There's a lot of things that you should concentrate on for long-term success with a relationship. First is make sure that you've spent a lot of time with yourself and with your friends, and you have a good perspective on who you are. Because when you meet somebody, there's a temptation to lose that and to give it over. Hold on to who you are, get good perspective on your partner, ask yourself questions, reflect a lot, and keep in touch with your friends. Your friends know you best, and they will pick up signs of change, and they will help you to reflect on what you're needing and whether this relationship is working for you.
At the start, what are some of the warning signs that a relationship may be unhealthy?
There are a lot of things that can happen in relationships that can have you thinking that this is not the right relationship, but that can also just be about you manoeuvring and changing around each other. It's really clear that the things that can happen around power and control are not on, and if you start seeing those in a relationship, it's really important that you get some help at the very least, if not get out. So if people start to want to isolate you from your friends, start to complain about a lot of things that you do and that are intrinsic about who you are, that might be early signs of power control. Otherwise, like I say, it's really important to stop, reflect, talk with your friends, and ask yourself, is this relationship suited for me? And try to realise that you can get a lot of self-talk saying that this is not very good, but what if I lose this, I won't have another partner. It's important to challenge that self-talk because you've got a new partner now. It's happened in the past. It'll happen again.
How can we use this time to strengthen our relationship?
I think Valentine's Day can be a great time to strengthen your relationship. A lot of us kind of maybe don't really understand romantic love, and there's lots of different ideas about that, but a time where you can celebrate your relationship and explore intimacy, whether that's walking hand in hand, touch, telling each other you love each other, giving gifts. There's lots of things around intimacy that are actually quite apart from sex, and there's lots of things you can do to just show your partner that they matter to you.
How will you be celebrating Valentine's Day?
It's a good question. My partner lives in a state, so it's a little bit difficult. I've already sent her some flowers earlier in the week, and she'll get a card before the weekend, but she's coming over next weekend, so we're just going to delay our Valentine's Day, but we'll do just something simple, just something significant, probably just go out for tea.